For the time is 2 p.m. I'm calling this meeting to order. In attendance are Commissioners Brooks, Matari, and Duncan. Commissioner Brooks is joining us by telephone. Are there changes to the agenda? Okay, hearing none. Public comments? Hearing none. Our first item, solid waste assessments. This is a continuation from Monday. The commissioners and solid waste had talked about and found a solution to certain parcels that hadn't been billed. So we have a path forward there. But what this meeting today was going to be with the assessor to talk about future and the solid waste assessments. Mr. Kovacs is not here, so I don't see the point in having a discussion when our assessor is not here. So with that, I would move on to item 2, a public records request, and our Treasurer Matheson asked me to put this on there.
Yes, thank you. As you know, I received a public records request on March 30th, which is Saturday. And then I believe that you also received basically the identical public records request the following day, which is Sunday. And if you actually refer to the records that are being requested by Bela, he's referencing all the same emails, addresses, as well as similar date ranges and keywords and everything else. So what I wanted to do is coordinate the effort. I don't think Bela intended for us to duplicate the effort. Maybe he did, I'm not sure. So one of the things I wanted to do is I was hoping he would be here and he could clarify the request. Without him being here, I suppose what I'll do is I'll follow up with an email after this meeting suggesting that he revise his email request for these public records. At this time, the number of emails that were generated in response to this is it was 23,934 emails. Broken out at 8,807 emails for the Treasurer's Office. IT was 9,649 emails. The clerk was 3,752 emails. And the BOCC was 1,726 emails that were responsive to the request. And we've been down this road before. As you know, I know from my office standpoint, we're not going to release the emails until we've had a chance to review them, to make sure that we're not releasing something that's inappropriate. So there'll be an extensive amount of review probably here, but I think the first step would be to make sure that Bela actually wants us to review those before distributing them. And then I would think that if he could cut this down a little bit by eliminating this duplicity, that would be helpful. And then once that's answered, I'll quantify what the cost is going to be and clarify with Bela once again, is he making this as an individual? If that's the case, I will send him an invoice and expect to be paid up front. If he's expecting the county to pay for it, then it'll come before the Board of County Commissioners, and you will be asked to pay for the cost or man hours associated with fulfilling this request. So I guess it's just a heads up until I get clarification from Bela what he wants to do.
Okay, Bill, any questions?
I don't know why. I think Bela needs to decide that before we even discuss what we're going to release and what we're not going to release.
Okay. Bruce?
No questions. Thank you.
So I guess I would just ask the board if it's all right if Jonathan works in conjunction with the Treasurer's Office to make sure we are not duplicating efforts.
That seems quite reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Thank you. All right, I will call for public comment. Okay, hearing none, 204, meeting adjourned.